So today for English, we are going to start a bit of a shared right. We're going to change the features of, we're going to use the features, of the narrative poem, The Dings and the Dongs. We're going to try and change that, as you know, to the yins and the yangs. Before that, though, can you create a backstory for this character? Who is she? What planet is she from? Why is the glowing gem so important in this photo? And spend 3 or 4 minutes just creating a bit of a quick, brief backstory for this character. You could even write a blurb for the book that she's the protagonist, the lead character for. Then can you reflect on yesterday's learning? Select 2 pairs of rhyming words from each of your settings. So you have 8 words in total. This will help you form the first few stanzas of our poems, okay? Remember, the planet was once an amazing place, but the fight between the yins and the yangs caused a massive divide. This is the point we will be trying to make at the start of our narrative poems. What I would suggest, we're going to do the first 3 or 4 stanzas together. What I would suggest is getting a piece of paper and writing a stanza as I create a shared right, seeing if you can find any words that you would like to change. Keep the basic structure, keep most of my sentences, maybe try and change some of the rhyming words. Then at the end, I would type that up and submit it as your work. Okay, so let's look at the first stanza. The planet of Bel was a very strange place, where once there was love, now lays disgrace. Among the flowers and the grass so green, behold a sight that should never be seen. So the first stanza is all about describing a beautiful place that has changed. So it started with the planet. So let's go for the planet of Pax. That needs a capital letter. It's a proper noun. The planet of Pax was a mysterious. No, that doesn't quite work because it's supposed to be beautiful. What's a synonym for beautiful? What could you put in there? Let's go for scenic because I couldn't rhyme that the other day and I don't need to now. The planet of Pax was a scenic, not place. I'm going to go for location. Once together and united, now a divided nation. Full stop. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a capital letter here, because if you look, most poems have a capital letter at the start of every line, even if it's after a comma here. So the planet of Pax was a scenic location, once together and united, now a divided nation, okay? Let's have a look back again. Okay, let's go for thousands of now separate a race, like a race of people, the yins and the yangs together. The planet of Pax. We need to say something about something negative about it now. Planet of Pax being ruined in space. The planet of Pax becoming obliterated in space. Wearing away in space, or wearing away, decaying. The planet of Pax decaying in space, in outer. Okay, so I've got my rhyming words there. Remember, this is a shared right, so you can use a lot of this. You might want to think about some of the verbs and adjectives to change. You might have a different planet name. Instead of location, it might be area, and you can rhyme something with area. It might be thousands of miles now separate the... Are they humans? I don't know. It's up to you. Just think carefully about your rhyming words and use RhymeZone to help you. So I would spend some time working on that and then unpause the video and join me on the next stanza. So the next stanza is telling the reader all about the fight. It says, they had a terrible fight, it lasted all day and night, it went on for days and days, until they went their own ways. Okay, so we're not the dings and the dongs, we are the yins, again, capital letters for yins and yangs, and the yangs had a, we don't want to use fight, how else can we say fight? Battle, argument, quarrel, brawl, perhaps. I'm going to go for brawl. The yins and the yangs had a almighty brawl. No, an almighty brawl. It's an because my next word begins with a vowel, which, I'm going to put a comma there, which lasted, they had all day and all night. Let's go for a bit longer, which lasted years until, what rhymes with brawl? Small, tall, cool, fall, until the small grew tall. That shows how many years that it took. Let's describe the brawl, the battle, a little bit. It was blood-filled, gory, everyone full of rage. What rhymes with rage now? I need to think about that. Everyone full of rage. Not on the same page could work. Age. Okay. It went on for an age for a long time. No. It was the fiercest fight since the Iron Age. Okay. Again, pause the video. Use this. You only need to change a few of the rhyming words. You might want to change gory to brutal or relentless, fierce. Maybe change fiercest to horrendous, horrific, gruesome. Okay. Where did the yins go? This is where you're going to use a bit of your description from yesterday. So, perfect. We are going to go for, let's go for the yangs. Oh, do the yins. The yins who were red with stripes of black. Went south. What rhymes with black? Back, stack, rack. Lots of different words have that suffix actually. The yins go to somewhere quite dark and remote, so I'm going to go for they fled to the south. Dark. That extra information there. Only reachable by horse. bit of a longer sentence there, so that might be something I come back to change, because I don't really like that it's so much longer than my first sentence. We'll reevaluate that after. Centuries passed with not a single word spoken. Well, I'm actually going to change this because that should come at the end of the yangs. So a little bit more description. Let's go for people, or no, not the people, or Mr. Arnold stuck a little bit here. So the yins who were red with stripes of black fled to the south, dark and desolate. I'm going to put to the dark south, only reachable by horse, but I prefer that. That flows a bit better. There they lived in a desolate, desolate building, desolate castle, desolate building. No, let's go for desolate castle. There they lived in a desolate castle, and I might come back to that actually. Give myself a bit more thinking time. So let's go for the yangs. The yangs went north as far from the south. The surrounding planets quickly knew through word of mouth. Okay, let's describe the yangs. So we know the yangs who were yellow with stripes of green. What rhymes with green? Seen, been, obscene, screen, seen, clean. Okay, let's go for relocated in the mountains. Use that picturesque and clean. Okay, the video's gone on for quite a while, so hopefully you can upscale this sentence, not just for you, but for me as well. You are going to, your task today, use the shared write to help you. Hopefully you've been sort of doing this as you go along, but remember, stanza 1 is all about the planet changing. Stanza 2 is about the fight, and then stanza 3, where the yings went and what they look like. Stanza 4, what the yangs went and what they look like. Rhyming words are key. Think carefully about your adjectives and use websites like RhymeZone to help you get creative. Enjoy. Don't worry if you don't get all 4 stanzas done. You can catch up as we progress through the unit. Bye-bye.